What's up, everybody? Mr. Hayes again. Today is Wednesday, March 25th, day 3 of our workouts, and I hope that yesterday's workout was good for you and that you were able to have a little bit of fun with doing it. So today we are going to be doing a 12-minute EMOM. What does EMOM stand for? Every minute on the minute. So before we get into going over all the movements for the workout, I'm going to introduce an app to you. It's called the Trifecta app. That's right, once again, Trifecta app. And once you download that, you're going to have a couple of options of how to kind of log in. You can use Facebook, you can use Google, but make sure you ask your parents before you download it. When you download the app, it's going to pop up and it's going to look a little bit like this. Probably going to wonder where to go to. You see these 3 circles here? Simply click that. You don't need to worry about all the other things. What you need to worry about is fitness timers. So click on the fitness timer and notice that you have a whole bunch of timers there. Stopwatch, an AMRAP, which we did yesterday, an EMOM or interval timer, and a Tabata. So today we are going to go to the EMOM. Notice up here you have a countdown. That basically is going to give you 3 seconds until you begin the workout. Don't worry about any of these other things until you get to total rounds. How many total rounds are we doing? We're doing 12 total rounds. So simply scroll to 12 and you're ready to go. How much are we going to work? We're going to work for 1 minute, every minute on the minute. Restoration, don't worry about that. Don't worry about the cycles. If you want to, you can actually add some music into your workout if you have Spotify or Apple Music. Pretty cool thing that you can do there. So go to start. It's going to be right here. Turn that volume up a little bit and you will be able to hear, bam. And it's going to beep for you every time. You don't even need to look at your phone. It will beep every minute to tell you to move on to the next movement section that you're going to be doing. All right, so let's get into the workout today. What are you going to be doing? You've got a lot of movements that you're going to be doing today. So here's how this is going to work. Every minute you are going to be doing one of these 3 segments, and then you'll do it over. So for instance, the very first minute you're going to do this section here. Then when it beeps, you'll go to 2. Then when it beeps, you'll go to 3. Well, what happens when it goes to the 4th minute? That's right, you come up to the top, and then you go through this. You'll go through these 4 total times in 12 minutes. So, very first thing you're going to be doing, reverse burpees. Most of you have never heard of or seen a reverse burpee, so let's go over that movement very quickly, all right? Simply do a half squat, lower yourself down to the ground. Keep your feet up. Let me show you why. Because you're going to use those feet to throw you back up to your bottom. Then you're going to stand up and hop. Okay? Take your time on these. You might have to get used to doing them. All right? Doesn't have to be a fast movement. 10 mountain climber crossovers. We've done mountain climbers before, but today we are going to bring our opposite knee to the opposite elbow, okay? So, getting down in mountain climber position, okay? And then we are going to do right knee to left elbow. Bam. Left knee to right elbow. Bam. And you want to try to do them rather quickly if you can. So, boom. Okay? Can't do those? Regular mountain climbers are just fine. Okay? Take your time if you need to. You don't have to rush through it. You may feel like, hey, I've only got a minute, I gotta fly. You got more time than what you probably think. What do you do if you get done before the minute? That's rest time. So, if you do it in 30 seconds, you got 30 seconds of rest. Wait for your timer to send you to number 2. 5 squat jumps. How do you do those? That's right, it's going to be a squat, pound, and then instead of just standing up, you're going to explode from the bottom and jump. Okay? Once again, squat, jump. 5 of those. 10 ab rows. These are a little bit different. What you're gonna do, we've done some Russian twists before. You're gonna be in that position, but you're not gonna cross your legs. So feet up, and you're gonna be kind of in a bent position. When your legs are out, your arms are in. So, looks like you're rowing here. Okay? If you can't do those, okay, keep the legs up, just like this right here. Put your hands down by your side and just push your legs in and out. This will help keep you balanced and keep you successful. Okay? So, going lastly to number 3, notice that right here, you're going to be using your socks. Do me a favor. Don't use your stinky socks, all right? Please use clean socks. We don't want anybody getting sick or throwing up. These are my clean socks, I think. So, we're going to be doing lateral push-ups with a sock. Lateral push-up is exactly what you think it is. We're going to be moving side to side doing a push-up, but you're going to use the sock. How do you do that? Push-up position, all right? I'm going to put the sock right here in the middle. Bring it over, bring both hands over. Notice how I did that. This hand goes here, this hand goes here, push-up. Okay? Now, same thing. Bam, bam, push-up. Bam, bam, push-up. Mr. Hayes, I can't do that. Good. Throw the sock. Put your hands in regular push-up position. Do normal push-ups. Okay? Can't do regular push-ups. Quite okay. We'll modify again. To your knees. You're going to come here. Hands shoulder width apart again. Simply go down, touch the chin to the floor, drive yourself back up. Okay? 3 ways to modify that. Make sure you do this to be successful. If you start getting tired, change the way you do it. Okay? Last but not least, 10 overhead lunges. We're going to use our socks again. Okay? Taking the socks, holding them overhead, you're going to do a lunge. Okay? Alternating legs. Right leg, left leg. Right leg, left leg. So let's go right leg forward. Notice 90-degree angle right here. Nice and strong. Driving up from the middle and heel of our foot. We don't want to be leaned over. Okay? We don't want our knee to look like this. Nice and strong and upright. Head up, chest up, arms over your head, feet back together. We're going to do the same here. Left leg forward, bam, together. This isn't good for you, drop them. Okay? Do normal lunges. Okay? You got 10 of those. Once again, after we get done with the third, the timer goes off. Come back up to number 1. Then we do 1, 2, 3. Back up. 1, 2, 3. We'll do that 4 times over. 12 minutes. Every minute on the minute. You're not really going to be able to record anything on this one. In the comments, put I completed it with a thumbs up. Good luck with this. Hope you enjoy it on this rainy Wednesday. We'll see you tomorrow.